Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Let's see who will join me today. It is a lovely, it's 83 now. Very nice day here in South Florida. And I am working on something that I hope comes out right. So we'll just see. Right now it's under wraps. Hey VJ, how are you today? Thank you for joining me and I hope you thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? We're supposed to have a lot of rain tomorrow. So I'm going to enjoy, well, I already went out, so that's my enjoyment. I left the house and got to enjoy this nice 80-degree weather, 83 right now. So I'm guessing with the rain, we will definitely have a cool down for a few days. Hey, Darcia, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? I'm working on something that I'm hoping comes out right. And if it does, then I'll show it sometime in the near future. Hello, Salome. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. Says Gigi, good evening. It's been a long time. How are you doing? How is your weather? And I hope you get a thumbs up. And what are you working on? 26. Ooh, child. It snowed yesterday working on a ruffle hat. Oh, you're doing a ruffle hat. What color are you doing it in? I think I'm a little bit ruffle hat out right now. I did a few of them. I sold a couple and I just, ooh, child, the ruffles, the ruffles. Garcia said, I'm good. How about you? I am good as well. Just another, I'm a little aggravated with work because we, Monday is, oh, Monday is our holiday, but the company that we're contracted with, they're open. So I got the short end of the stick to have to work Monday, which does not make me happy at all. Initially, uh, my supervisor put me down for July 5th. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. I've already got plans. I have a plane ticket already bought and ready for me to fly out of here. Nope, we're not having that business. So I got stuck on Monday. And I said, I'm sure July 5th, nobody will be working, but I don't know. I'm shocked they're open Monday since it's President's Day. I guess since our governor is out of the race, he doesn't care about President's Day. BJ say multicolored for a craft fair next. Oh, you're doing a craft fair? Good for you. I hope you do well. I saw a video. I don't know who, when you're going through YouTube, stuff pops up all the time. And somebody had wowza, my craft sale or something like that. And her picture, she had so many amigurumis, but it was just like a snippet. She didn't stay on a long time of what the picture. That's what I wanted to see, what her section looked like. But just that little quick snippet, she had a gazillion amigurumis, but she made like 400 and something dollars net. She netted 400 and something dollars, I think. Hello, Angela. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? Darcy is saying hello to VJ. Oh, it says she's rubbing it in. Okay, I understand. Okay. I don't know what she's rubbing in. Saying hi to Angela. Saying hi to Angela. Uh-oh, something's in the mail. I'm guessing a ruffle hat is in the mail. I thought I saw it. Oh, okay. I did read that already. Oh, VJ, did you? Yeah, I know we talked about the ruffled headbands. And so, are you going to jump on that bandwagon? I thought about it. I was like, no, I have too many other things I want to do. And since I have all those ruffle hats still sitting around here, I'm going to skip that headband all together. I've been working on a doll pattern. I did the base. It's not all put together. And I got my Essence bag. I went and subscribed again to the magazine only because I want to find out what's going on with Essence. And I remember when I used to go to Essence on a regular, the magazine always had all the information you needed. So I went ahead and I said, let me subscribe. I haven't seen an Essence magazine in a gazillion years. Angel says the weather is colder than a witch's box. Woo, my goodness. Let me see. No snow. I want some here. Oh, you want some? I'm gonna pass on that every day. So I did the face. I think I did pretty good with the stuffing for a change. It's completely round. Sometimes it's not. I did pretty good with that little face. And this is the body. I'm still working. Let me see. I'm still working on the body, but it gave some green. I think I'm gonna put a light green around there so it'll look like it's a ruffle. Oh, make sure these legs are kind of even. And it's got like little knees there. So, and I'm still working on the rest of it. So it's just that right now. I didn't like how I wanted those where I started and stopped on the legs to be on the inside, but for some reason it didn't work out that way. So the next time I use this pattern, I'm going to work on that. And then last night I was looking, I was looking through YouTube and I came across a British lady. I don't know. Um, she was doing, fingers, crochet fingers for the dolls. And I watched it and I was like, okay, that's going to take my brain hurts just watching it. And then I watched an American lady and hers made my brain hurt even more. Then I came across, I think this lady is, I don't know if she's Let me see. I think she's Turkish. Anywho, she was doing toes. So I did the little toes and I was like, well, if you're doing toes, you got to have sandals because it doesn't make sense to put it in a shoe. So I was like, I want to do a sandal, but I want to do a thong sandal. So I looked at one of Aniqua's patterns. Hers was just a sandal. I said, I should be able to make that into a thong. So that's what I did. So that's my little toe. That's one. Got to go work on the other one. So she has a little thong sandals. I'm going to make the other foot probably tonight. But it was fun making that. It was interesting. So now I got to go so this is the left foot. So now I got to make the right one and make her a little sandal. And then I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do his body. But I think I like, and then I'm going to work on the hands because I'm going to do a hand. If you got toes, you got to have some fingers. That was what I was working on last night, those toes. Oh, where'd it go to? Come on, thing. Just doesn't want to work. Angel said, I have a black slouchy hat on the hook and I'm about to make a yellow cake with, ooh, I'm coming over, girl. That's my favorite cake. My son is 31 years. Happy birthday, son. The son is eating my favorite cake. I remember when I made my first one myself for my birthday. Ooh, I was real young. But that's like my all-time. Is it Betty Crocker and Duncan Hines? Because I like the Betty Crocker cake mix. I don't do scratch. I'm sure you probably did scratch, but I don't do scratch. I'm not a baker. I'm a box baker. But I like the Betty Crocker cake mix and the Duncan Hines chocolate frosting. That's my all-time favorite. Now you're gonna make me add a couple more pounds to my waistline because now I'm gonna want one. Thank you, Angela. I'm trying. I'm trying to think outside the box. You know, things that I like. I see so many doll patterns, and some of them I like, some of them I don't. So I try to make it something that when I look at it, I was like, yes, I did that. That's my. Some of them I just like can't. I just can't. Darcia says to Angela, happy birthday to your son. Yes. Tell happy birthday. Okay, yes. Tell B happy birthday. Okay. Saying thank you to Darcia. Thank you, Darcia. I hope I'm saying your name right because it sounds right to me. Saying I had to thank PJ. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was working. She said she'll be right back. And she's back. Hola, Maritza. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? So I don't English is my first and only language, and I know a smidget of Spanish when it comes to just counting and stuff. So I can get through some of theirs, but I have to turn it. Oh no, the lady that was doing the toes, it was Spanish because now I remember, and I just turn it to English just so I can. Because when they start talking real fast, they lose me. And so I turned to English, but sometimes the English loses me too because the translation is not that great. So I'm a very good visual crocheter. So if I can't figure it out from listening, I can always figure it out from just watching. So she was, but I must have watched one of the Turkish people. When I first started watching the lady, when I did my doll, when I did my that doll that I did and she sold, and I really miss her 'cause she's so pretty to me. Um, I thought the lady was Arab, and then I, looked and I said, "Oh, she's from Turkey." So, I like theirs, and they always, put the instructions in English, so I don't have to really watch the, I don't have to, like, turn it to English because I can pretty much, see what they're doing. But I didn't think I would like doll making because it's so frustrating. It takes a long time to do. If and for me, it does. Yeah, and I'm doing it between work too, and it's something that I'm trying to get better at. So of course, it takes me longer. And then you have to take yourself out of adulthood and go back to being a child in order to be able to see it from a child's perspective. I think that's my block because I'm a lady. And my dolls, I look at my dolls as little ladies. I don't look at them. I don't know. So I drag it out a little bit because I have to think about the colors and what I want it to look like and what I want to do with the hair and if I like that hair and anywho. Darcia said, I do scratch cake. Ooh, I don't know how to use box. Oh, it never turns out. Really? I only know how to do it from a box. When it comes to baking from scratch, I get my daughter to do that because that's her thing. She likes to do that. I don't. I like to get a box out, read the instructions, do it, let it do what it's gonna do. All that measuring of uh, baking powder and flour and no, no, no. Betty Crocker, vanilla, vanilla pudding and Betty Crocker chocolate icing, and I'm playing SOS. Greatest. Is that his thing? Did anybody go to see One Love, Bob Marley? I wanted to see it, but I haven't been out yet. I think I've seen so many documentaries about him. That's probably why I wasn't pushing myself out there to go see it. I said maybe it'll come on Netflix, Hulu, one of them, and then I'll watch it. I doubt if it's going to be. I don't even know. It might be on. Who knows? I don't know. But I love that song. But I haven't gone out to see the movie. I was watching my crime shows. It amazes me how some of the great there. I watched. It was called. I think it was called Peak County Peak Peak County Murders or something like that. It was one family killed the entire family except for the little ones because the mother of one of the little ones posted, just posted, because her and the boyfriend were breaking up, and she said she would never give up custody or something like that. She posted, and that family's just. I was so shocked. I think it was either 6 or 8 people in the family that were murdered. And the family that did it, they all packed up and went to Alaska. Little did they know it's very expensive to live in Alaska. And so then they came back, and when they came back, they were all arrested, as they should have been. I was like, that is the craziest thing. Just because somebody said they're not giving up custody of their child. Oh, not yet. I will love to see yeah, I want to see it too. Maybe I'll do that this week. Make myself, I'm lazy about No, I can do it. Let me see. Thursday? Yeah, I can do it. I can do it early morning. I like to go to the theaters in the morning when no children are around, no young adults, no foolishness going on, just me and the old folks. Go in there and have a peaceful watching of the movie. Nobody interrupting. Yeah, I think I'll do that Thursday morning. Got to see what theater in the area is showing it. I see it says she'll be right back. Hello, Butterfly Rose Boutique. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you working on? What is your weather like? I had to resort to twisting my own hair because I just could not be tortured anymore. And it didn't take any time. When I had to do it during the pandemic, oh my goodness, it felt like it took forever. This time around, it was quick, lot faster than I thought it was going to be. And because my hair is so much longer now, it is so heavy when it's wet. I was watching, what's the little one? Hallie, Hallie, Hallie Bailey, when she was talking about when she had to do that scene for the Little Mermaid to come out of the water and flip her hair. Woo, hunty. And she said they had to do that take several times. Her neck was hurting her. I was like, yeah, it's good to be young because they couldn't have gotten me to do that. I thought I would be able to do it once upon a time, but nope. My hair is shorter. I could do it, but not now. This stuff is way too heavy when the water gets in it. I want to get this doll done before my next trip. I pulled that skirt that I was working on. I frogged it. I was that that seam line kept going the wrong way. I said, forget it. I can't. It drove me crazy. So I just frogged it. Then I started working on some different yarn. The Wonder yarn by um, Furls. I love the feel of it. I love the way it looks. I have several skeins of it, and I have yet to do anything with it. So I said, let me do this. And I'm doing the Suzette stitch because I loved how it came out on this bomber jacket, but it's going to be real heavy. That's the only downside. But the thing I like most is that it provides lots of coverage. So, and it's going to be a long one. So, and I'm going to do a waistband. So hopefully it'll stay up. I probably won't make it longer because then it'll just keep getting heavier and heavier. And I don't want it to be too much. This I should have done in a 3-weight yarn, but I need to use this Wonder yarn, Wonderlust, whatever, Wonder something yarn. Let me see. Color Purple Musical is on DVD or digital. How's the musical already on DVD? Oh, you know what? I was thinking the Prince musical. It's on DVD already. Hmm. I was listening to everybody keep saying, why they keep making it? I said, cause Oprah gonna get her money. They didn't give her any awards for it. She gonna get her money. Saying hi to everybody. Hi to BJ. Oh, what scale? I guess I am out of that loop. Yeah, I really like I and every one of the skirts that I wanna do, I have gone over I frogged I frogged that one, this hot sauce, and then I'm going to do that one in the Suzette stitch. I'm gonna do this one because this one, the, palette is sunset. Yeah, I think the palette is sunset. So I started with the darker color and I marked all the yarn by the number. So we'll see. But the problem is I'm gonna have to do because I gotta do a front and a back panel and I can't have it all off. So I think I'm gonna do half. I'm gonna determine how long I want it and then I'm gonna determine how much yarn because I have to have a front and a back panel. And I need to have enough left over to do the waistband. So this might be a smaller, then the rest of them will be larger because I need enough of this yarn to do the waistband. And I only have one skein of each one of the colors. And I refuse to buy any more yarn, although I'm tempted every day to buy more yarn. He says, "Ooh, Peachy, I was wrestling with that scale this morning. I have to do another video because it won't connect with the app." Oh, you have a scale like that? No, I have a real simple scale. I'm having the same problem. My Fitbit won't connect to the app. Oh, you're talking about the Fitbit. I used to have the Fitbit watch, but I got a chemical, some whatever mechanical burn or any whatever it was on my wrist because I wore it all the time, and then so I politely sent a message to Fitbit. I sent them pictures, and they reimbursed me. So I haven't worn anything on my wrist since then. And it finally came back to its normal color, so I'm not playing with that anymore. Has anyone made scrap hat yet? What, just a regular old beanie, or is that something that is going around in these YouTube streets, as they say? Has anybody been following the foolishness on what is the Shay Shay Lounge Club, whatever it is, with Monique? That is some straight food. At first, it was Cat Williams. I had to go and watch the Cat Williams thing, and he talked about every comedian that I know. I was like, "Whoo, he has laid it out." Then the next thing I see, um, I'm in the Essence Festival Facebook group, and I was scrolling through it, and I see this, um, I wasn't DL Hughley pop up talking about Monique. I was like, "Why is he talking about Monique?" I was like, "Oh my goodness, now I gotta go and find this Shay Shay thing about Monique." And I sat and I watched her thing, and she talked about everybody that has wronged her. And when she was on DL Hughley's radio show, and they wanted to play what would you rather or whatever the heck it's called, and she was offended by the question, and she had to send a cease and desist. Nah, I was like, this is crazy. Next thing I see is her son doing a video about her. I was like, this is some craziness, just straight crazy. A scrap hat beanie. Mm-mm, I don't think I've ever done a scrap hat beanie. Not that I recall. I did my scrap um what do you call it? Tube dress. I wore it yesterday or the day before. Only around the house. when I had to go pick up my daughter. I didn't have to go out anywhere. And I said, I'm gonna put some straps on this so I'm not always pulling it up. It'll stay in place. That'll be for another day, not today. So I want to get my doll done and work on this mystery project that I want to do. Are you gonna be doing a scrap hat beanie, Angela? VJ, are you anywhere near where they had the shooting at the parade for Kansas City? Aren't you in Missouri? Or are you in Indiana? I'm so confused. Ooh, I probably put you in a state that you are not in. I've been watching the vegan so many vegan tutorials. There's a guy, oh I forgot, vegan something. I forgot what his channel is. Mm, this straw has a hole in it. But he has some of the prettiest cookware. And he had said people are always asking about his cookware, and he left a link. I clicked on that link. I was like, "Whoo, child, that's some expensive cookware. That's why it's so pretty." The the baking sheet was like 100 and something dollars. Everything. He has a I don't know if that was a crock pot or it was a pressure. It was something electrical, but it was 400 and something dollars. Like, okay, we skipping this all together. I saw the interviews, both Kat and Monique, her older son made TikTok video. Oh, that yeah. Her husband daddy is the main culprit. I watched that. I said, I don't know. I have such mixed feelings about I don't know. I don't know. It's a mess. Let me see. I'm 4 hours away from Kansas City. That's the west border of the state. Okay, I'm on the east border of the state. Oh, okay, okay. So okay. I have you in the right state then. At least I feel I got that right. I was very sad to see that. I was like, they're out there celebrating their Super Bowl champs, and some people decide, oh well, we'll just go and shoot up the place. And everybody's like, oh, they had all those police officers. Yeah, they had 800 police officers and a million people. Do the math. They can't be everywhere. Not like every person got a police officer right next to them. Just crazy. And so sad the lady lost her life. Just awful. There's just too many guns in America. Way too many guns. Way too many unhinged people with guns in America. So I'm thinking about making the scrap beanie. Loving every stitch. Ruby has a tutorial. Oh, okay. I got enough scrap yarn to make a scrap beanie. I need to put some, and I said this the last time, that slouchy hat that I have, I need to put some elastic in it so it'll stay on because that I can't wear it because it's too doggone hot for me to put it on. It always amazes me when I see people in Florida wearing hats as hot as it is. But They wear them for style, I guess. I just don't want anything on my head. It just makes me too hot. No, I'm not doing crowds yet. The sea is oh, it's on the rise again. I know. And down here we had a elementary school student with measles because people don't get their children vaccinated. I was like, OMG. I remember when as at my age, I can still remember myself having measles. That was the worst thing I can remember of being sick other than as, as a child. And then they showed, just pictures of children with measles. I'm like, oh, that is so scary. And hopefully, there aren't other children that aren't vaccinated in the school because if they are, then ooh, and measles is quite contagious. And one of the parents says, I thought that was something that children get vaccinated for. Yeah, if their parents do it. And now they can opt out of getting the vaccine. So before we know it, it's going to be smallpox and all kinds of other things because we're travelers. People travel. They pick up stuff from everywhere. And now you've exposed some other children. Who knows? Hopefully nobody else gets sick. But measles ain't nothing to play with. Nothing. Because some idiot said all of the autism. I know. I know. I yeah. Yeah. That's why all these kids have autism. Ain't got nothing to do with anything else. It's the vaccines. They anyway. I can't. The ruffles have been. Oh, they've been keeping you busy. All right now. Nope, they haven't been keeping me busy. So they still collecting dust right here. And they're not collecting dust. They're in my in a storage bin. Just in case somebody says, "Ooh, I want that." I say, "Perfect. Let me pull it out and spruce it up for you and put it in the mail." They have lots and lots of ruffles going on. I keep seeing them all of the time. They are pretty, just not my cup of tea. I have to look for that scrap hat. Uh, Darcia says, I'm back listening. Okay. Someone posted, I'm going to go to my Facebook group. And somebody posted, where the present. She posted a really, really, really. So she did the cardigan, the bag, and a hat. It was that Lena Marshall. Says they asked, I answered. She sure did. I like that. I like those colors. That's my thing, putting colors together. That's really nice. And then I put my little doll foot up there. I really like that. Can't wait to do the second one. Okay, how do I get out? It's always so funny. Okay. So I'm gonna have to look for the scrap hat. It won't be on my hook, but I'll look and see what it's all about. Oh, I wonder. I think I, yeah, I think I follow her. If I, a lot of people that I follow that I used to get alerts for, I don't get alerts for anymore. Did you all see Sheila's her heart halter top dress? I looked at all those little hearts. I was like, ooh, okay, I'm leaving that right there. If I do it, I might do a top. But a whole dress, that might be a bit much. But it was pretty. You have to put a lining in it. A lot of her stuff I look at, I said, I hope there's a lining or something. I'm not sure. It looks like it. DJ Cruz, that really is an idiot. Yep. Lots of them out there. Are you talking about the one that was on the Facebook group? She didn't mention a pattern. She just posted her work. But I've seen those hexagon cardigans all on YouTube. So just whichever one you, if that's what you're looking at, you can always. I've seen them. I thought about doing them. Once oh, Renee did one. Her profile picture. She's wearing. I think that's it. I think that's still the profile picture she has. But she made one. It's really pretty. I I look at it. I was like, I don't know, but I've thought about doing it. Who knows? Maybe one day. One day. I don't know if will, but they are worth trying. That's for sure. Ooh. Oh, the doll. Um, what part of the doll? The doll, the whole doll base is from a pattern that I bought off of Etsy. Um, and what's her name? Hava Kavir. I'm just using that's the base doll pattern, but the foot is the one that I just did the foot for with the toes. That's all that she shows us how to do that. Oh, so much. Um, ooh, Lord. Let me see. I want to talk. Okay. Hey, Renee, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you get a thumbs up. Okay. Like I said, she only the video that I watched was just for her toes. Oh, I'm gonna if anybody wants to come up, that's the link. And this is the crochet, I mean the YouTube channel. CONCHIGUR. CGIMIS and crochet. So that is the one that I watched for her for the toes. And she's Spanish, but it's a lot easier for me. It's a lot easier to just watch what she's doing. But she does have some, I can probably adapt. I'm just gonna do the other foot and then just work from there. But I'm writing down what I'm doing just in case I come up with a masterpiece. Darcia saying hi to Renee. Renee saying hi to Darcia. Hey to Renee. Oh, that's the link if you want to come up. That's the channel for the toes if you want to check her out on YouTube. And Renee saying hi to everybody. Angela saying hi to Renee. Okay, got it. So the doll that's got a body and all, I'm doing that one for St. Patrick's Day. So I'm gonna make a little dress. She's gonna be pretty much green, 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 green. Her little outfit will be green. I'm gonna get a 4-leaf clover and put on her. I'm gonna put some ruffles around her little boot thing in a lighter green color so it'll stand out. I just gotta figure it all out once I get the body put together. Then I gotta figure out what kind of hair I want to do. I think I know, but we shall see. Hopefully, I got, let me see, what's today, 17th? I got 1 month, 1 month, because St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th of March, and it's the 17th of February. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Not too many, I have too many whips going. I have to start putting them away and working on one thing and finish it. I'm back to having way too many whips. Like this skirt this skirt shouldn't even be messed with right now. But I have to do something while I'm in here chatting along. You are so welcome. Hopefully I'll get this skirt done by September. That's my goal, September. Ah, I should get it done before that. But there's too many other things I want to do because now I still have back there, I think those are doll body parts that I haven't put together. I don't know. It's just too much. And I always have stuff down here. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, where am I? Hey, Brianna, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like on the other side of town? Saying hi to Brianna. Say hey to Brianna. And hey to Brianna. I want to get this doll. I want to finish this doll before hopefully the end of the week. No, that probably won't happen. But it's a goal. It's always a goal. Working on your taxes. Don't talk to me about taxes. Uh, I need to call the guy. I used to do my own taxes, but I just don't want to. The last time I did my taxes was the day I started my YouTube channel. That was the last time I did my taxes. And since then, I've had somebody else do them. And it always scares me. Well, I said, I'll call them again. It's just another aggravation I don't want to be bothered with. So I shovel out the little bit of money and let somebody else do it and just pray that I don't get audited and have to explain things. Because whether you do it or not, once you sign on, that means you have agreed to everything that the person just did. And you too will have to pay the piper. I have so many patterns here. I like written patterns. I like YouTube, but I always like written patterns because I want to go back and be able to just look at the written stuff and not have to find a YouTube channel and stop and start and all that. So I try to get my written patterns. What is this? Oh, a manatee. I used to always, long before there was a YouTube, there were written patterns. And I have tons and tons. I go on like Hobby, no, Hobie. Is it Hobie or Hobby? Hobie. Hobie has a ton of free patterns. I'm going to work on the fingers. I'm going to do the other foot and then I'm going to have to work on the fingers. I got to get those fingers done. Then I feel like I have a real doll. She have toes and fingers. Ah, Brianna saying hi to everybody. Plus people delete their channel. Yeah. So I like to keep my written patterns near and dear. I keep some of the magazines that I have so I can always go back because there's always something in the magazines that I want to do that I never get around to doing it, but I keep them on hand. I had one of those little magazine and it had a sunflower pattern in it, and for the life of me, do not know where that little what was those little magazines called? I Love Crochet or something like that it was. And a lot of these my older books, I was new to crocheting. Some of it I didn't understand, but I kept it anyway because I said one day I'm gonna learn, and I'm glad I kept it because now I'm learning. I'm still trying to learn how to read patterns. Oh, are you? A lot of people say they don't understand. They don't read patterns, but that's how I learned how to crochet from reading patterns. YouTube just helped me learn stuff that I didn't understand with reading the patterns. But now that I have both skills. And you know, a lot of people write patterns that cross your eyes too. So, you know, sometimes it's not you, it's them. Because I look at a lot of patterns like, what the heck is this? It doesn't even make sense to me. And I can read a pattern. But the if it's a basic pattern, then I always say it out loud. You know, read it out loud, and if it see if it makes sense to you. Like if it says chain 50, single crochet in the second chain from the hook, double crochet in the next. You know, you just have to me, if you say it out loud and do it one little bit at a time, then the I think the part is like if they put it in brackets or if they say times this, and you know, people get lost on stuff like that. But if you read it out, to me, if you say it out loud and do it and look at the picture, hopefully there's a picture, and then it'll kind of correlate. That's that's how I see it. Have you learned to do the knees and elbows on the doll yet? Um, that Aniqua does? No, I'm not. I see her um do that. This little knee thing, just putting these extra stitches to make like knees. That's good enough for me. The joining and all that stuff, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm still trying to perfect a basic doll. But the toes, when I saw the toes, I was like, first I saw the fingers. I was like, I don't know if I was looking for that or not. Now that I think about it, I think I must have been looking for it. And so I saw the finger one, and she was British, and she was crochet. She crochet. I guess I've never seen. You know, we usually cut our yarn. She breaks it with her hands. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that on everybody usually just cuts the yarn. She actually breaks it with her hands. Um, so I was looking at the fingers and then the toes came up and I was like, oh, let me watch this. And that's another thing. Sometimes I don't watch the whole video. Sometimes I just jump into the deep end, as they say, and then I'll figure out I don't like this pattern. So when I watched the toes and I watched, I said, okay, I think I can do that. So then I watched it and I did it. Let me see. Yes, the extra stitches for the knees. That's what I do also. Yeah. Yeah, that's enough for me. All that jointing and stuff, I'm not ready for that. I'm gonna stick with what I'm comfortable with right now because the more I work on what I'm comfortable with, then I can go get uncomfortable with doing something else. Her Kayla, Aniqua, if you all follow Aniqua, her Kayla doll lost me a long time ago. So I said, okay, Kayla's gonna sit to the side with all those other dolls of hers that I have sat to the side. Now her, if you get one of her patterns, you have really gotta know how to crochet because her patterns are truly written by her. Um, and they are absolutely totally different. First time I got one of her pattern, I was like, what is this? I don't understand this at all. So I had to actually watch her and then I looked at her pattern. I said, okay, now I get it. Hello, Jeanette. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. And thank you for the thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? And she's saying hi to Doretha and BJ. And Doretha's saying hi to Jeanette. Renee saying hi to Jeanette. BJ saying hi to Jeanette. I haven't started Kayla yet. Oh, well, honey, if you start her, let me know if you finish her. Maybe you can lead me in the right direction because I just stopped. Let it go all together. Jeanette saying hi to Renee. And Angela saying hi to Jeanette. Yeah, I just said, but I see a lot of people posting her, so it's doable. She's so cute. I really want to finish her. I don't do very well with Aniqua's patterns. My dolls never look anything close to hers. Plus, I don't I have lips, but I don't really use them. I like playing around with trying to make a mouth with the embroidery thread or the cotton thread that I have, the cotton yarn that I have. I like doing that. I'm trying to find a pattern that makes a really cute mouth, but I have yet. I've tried. The Turkish lady that I watch that has some really cute doll patterns. She um, she has a tutorial on a really cute mouth, but my mouth didn't quite come out like hers. So I said I'm just gonna have to keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. Doll making is definitely a skill that I'm trying to get it. Try it. Okay. Oh, she said she hasn't started. I thought you said you started. Now I see. Saying hi to Renee. Okay. I missed that. Uh-oh, I missed that. It's cold in Chicago. I'm relaxing today. Okay. I have a few of them, and it was hard for me too. Yeah, Yolanda's book opened it up for me. Yeah, I like Yolanda's book. But Anika keeps saying she's gonna have a book out. So we shall see. Darcia saying hi to Jeanette. And how are you? Hi to Brianna. Hi to Darcia. She's doing good. And you? Same here. The mouth is difficult. Yeah. And I don't, some of those, um, and plus for some reason I had to go, actually, I went and bought, um, the Gorilla Glue because if I try to do it with, the hot the hot glue gun, I'm terrible at that. Another skill I need to perfect. I'm terrible at it. So I said, let me go get something I can manage. So I bought the Gorilla Glue. And when I started doing the resin earrings, I was gonna I was actually gonna go buy some East 6000 glue and happen to already have it. So I was like, okay, cool. I already have it. Because when you put the ear post on the resin thing, you can't use the resin for it because the light won't hit what you already covered up. So you got to put some other kind of glue on it. So that worked out great. You can always do hot glue too, because that'll do it too. But I just used the E 6000. So much, so much. But I am just trying to make my dolls cute. I like doing a little hair, the one hair, and I purchased Aniqua's hair courses, and I purposely purchased it for locks because I wanted to see, But when she says it, it really doesn't. I don't know. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get that. What's that yarn called? The homespun yarn. Use that. Be done with it. I can't do hot glue neatly, so I use. Yeah, that's me. All the strings and you gotta twirl it, and if you drop it on, it's like messed up because you can't get it off. I was like, okay, I'm done with that. I'll use the hot glue when I do cup cozies, but other than that, no more hot glue for me on my dolls because that is a mess. What's her name? Tina had did um I don't know if that was a crochet along or I think it was a crochet along, but she was doing, why can't I remember? Was it a koala bear? She was doing some cute little amigurumi. And she said that she had gone to, I think it was Hobby Lobby and the pattern was there, but I went over to Hobby Lobby, the pattern wasn't there. And as she said, she could have had it for a long time because that's what we do, collect patterns. At least that's what I do. I collect them because I feel like I'm gonna always go back and start that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Drinking my coffee. That is getting cold because the air conditioning vent is right up there. The AC is on today. Tomorrow the heat will be on. And by probably the middle of April, we'll go from 70s to 80s and then soon 90s for about 6 months. Oh, it was a koala bear? Yeah. It was cute. And I don't think I ever saw the finished product of it. And I didn't catch the beginning of it, so I was a little. I think I clicked on it probably one day when I was at work and I was watching. I can't remember. It's been a minute, but I was like, oh, I never saw what the finished product of it. Koala bears are so cute, so cute. I've never seen a real one though. I've only seen them on television. At least I don't think I've ever seen a real one. I've gone to the zoos, but I can't remember if I've ever seen a real koala bear. But they're so cute. So you just can't. They are so cute. I don't even think my book has. Does my book have a koala bear? Where is that book? Oh, that book's probably back there. Ooh, child, I'm not trying to go back there. I'm doing a pattern that I bought years ago, and I hope she's finished this month for Black History Month. Coletta Patterson's. Oh, so is it one doll or is it two? Oh, you said she, so it's one doll you're doing. So what does that look like? I look forward to seeing it. Hey, GGP, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Yeah, I think I'm going to make this 5 rows. Yeah, do 5 rows and then do 5 rows for the back. Then I should have enough yarn to do a band. At least I hope. 'Cause 3 rows is not wide enough. Oh, it might be. Because if I do a band, oh, 3 rows should be good. Mhm. Mhm, mhm. Because the band is gonna be another 2 inches. This must be 2 inches itself. So that'll be 4 altogether. PJ saying hi to GGP. Yes, but you get 2 dolls on the pattern. Okay. Oh, is that pattern on Etsy or is it something that you bought eons ago like me? Okay, this is not 2 inches yet, so I'm gonna do another round, another row, and then that should be, or should I have to, let me see. Let's see, inch and a half. Yeah, one more round should be 4 inches. I mean 2 inches. I bought, I don't even have, do I have them in here? Thought they were in here. Hmm. I thought I printed them. Maybe it's out. I don't know. I bought a pattern off of Etsy that had a, oh, I probably didn't print them. Maybe I didn't print them. Now I got to look for my other pattern because I need that pattern. Oh, Dorothy saying hi to GGP 30 and cloudy in New Haven, Connecticut. I'm crocheting a hat. What kind of hat? Etsy has it a touch of blue. Is a touch of blue, is that the Etsy shop? See, I did my I did it in my Dolphins colors, but I should have brought this out more because I am not into hats. I don't know how they should lay. I'm always looking at pictures, but this is the hat. I had, what's her name? OVW's pattern forever. And I actually did this part of it, and I had the elastic in it, and it didn't look right to me. I didn't like it at all, so I never finished it. And it's so funny, I was looking through my pictures and I came across the picture of that. But then, what's her name? Alicia Littlejohn's Yarn did a tutorial. So I said, I'm going to try this hat again. And it came out all right. But like I said, I should have made this come out more. And I wanted to put a magnet in there so that you could open it up, but I couldn't find the magnet. And after I sewed it, then I found the magnet and I refused to take it out to put the magnet in there. Not the magnetic snap, because that's what I wanted to put in there. Oh, a beanie hat. What color? Thank you. It wasn't watching the video was a lot less traumatic for me than trying to read that pattern and doing it by that pattern. Now, will I ever wear that? Probably not. I think it's on, I actually think it's on my Etsy shop. I think it might, no, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. Because even when I go to the games, I only wear the brims so that my hair is out and that my head is not hot. Let me see. Hello, Paula. How are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you get a thumbs up. My other doll pattern that I'm gonna attempt to do is one that's got a realistic body. I've seen there's a pattern on Etsy, and there's YouTube tutorials too. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a touch of blue. You are gonna have me going down a rabbit hole. Mm, I don't think this is it. Mm-mm. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. Is a touch of blue, is that the person that runs one of the Facebook groups? I don't see it though. Oh, Darcy, say hi to Paula. Hello, Regina. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you working on? What is your weather like? Angela saying hi to Regina and Paula. VJ saying hi to Paula. Hmm. Okay, where am I? There I am. Me and dark colors do not get along. I need plenty of light for dark colors. I'm gonna have to ask the doctor about that. Why is it the definition of black colors you lose as you get older? A touch of blue. Yeah, I think isn't she for some reason I think she runs one of the YouTube channels. I mean Facebook groups. There she is. Okay. She got cute dolls. Okay, so let's go back to them. I want to say hello to Angela. 43 and Sunny working on a bunch of bunnies for my sister. Are they little bunnies? I want to see your bunnies. Mine, I don't want to see. Even though I put it out there, I go past it every day. Yeah, this one's cute. Let me see. I think this person Oh, I like that hairstyle that the person did. Oh, I can't make it wider. I like when they do the parts. That's the other thing I got to figure out. I generally understand it, but doing it is the hard part. Doing parts and hair and so many decisions. But it keeps your brain active. That's for sure. You say everyone loved bunnies yesterday. Oh, I gotta go see her bunnies. I went over yesterday after work, and while I was on this computer that moves like a snail, and I was trying to sign up for um, a voting mail-in ballot, and it kept telling me that it couldn't find me. Mind you, I've been voting since I was 18, but our governor decided to dump people off of the voters registration. That's their plan around here. Anyway, by any means necessary to keep people from voting. And my computer was moving so slow. So I left it and I went over and hung out with my parents for a minute. And then when I came back home and I clicked the computer, then it said it was updating. I was like, oh, wow, wow. Ah, I really think I should invest in another um, laptop, but laptops are not cheap by a long shot. So right now, I'm going to deal with the snail that I have. My brain is running in a hamster wheel. Oh my goodness. I posted them in the group just now. Oh, did you? Oh, let me go look. Let me see. Let me see the bunnies. I like bunnies. Ah, hopping down the bunny trail. That is so cute. Okay, let me go to my. Uh-oh, forgot. I gotta share first. I'm just clicking away. Let's go up. Let's refresh. They're the bunnies. This one has a tag along. Look at that. What kind of yarn is that? Oh, look at that. That's cute. Regina is the one. She has the patience. Mm-mm. I like the amigurumis. So cute. Regina's that is her expertise with those little critters. I'm just happy my head is that's what I thought that was. Oh my goodness. remember the very first time, the very first project that I did with homespun yarn was a shrug. To this day, I have no idea where that shrug is, but I loved it. And when I started this job over 10 years ago, I had to go up to Orlando for training, and it was cold up there, and it was cold in the office. So that little shrug did me justice. Where it is now, I have absolutely no clue. But I love you said that you said Hellspun, because that's what I'm assuming you're talking about is homespun. Yes, they are sweet. Ah, but it's real. That's some hard yarn to work with, especially you're doing something small like that. You are good, girl. I bought I bought lots of it, and I think I sold lots of it too. But I bought this one because I want to do some hair with it. Y'all know I love me some purple. Excuse me. And it's Purple Haze. And I bought it, and you see it's never been used because it is Hellspawn. So, but that's what I have a doll in my head, and I want to use that for the hair. And I actually tried to do it as a pom pom. That is not pom pom making stuff. Even though, um, what's her name, Yolanda, I think she did her pom pom. She says you can use help. Now you're gonna have me calling stuff. Um, but I tried it. I was like, nah, I don't like this. Plus, I think it's such a waste. That yarn costs too much money to waste it on a pom pom. But I'm gonna use it to mix in because I do. Yeah, I have some black. I'm just gonna mix in the purple with it and make some locks because hopefully it'll turn out like my brain can see it. Um, but can my hands execute? That's the question. Ooh, but we shall see. We shall see. Like I said, I'm happy my doll head is round. Now I want to do some eyelashes and a mouth and a nose. I'm gonna give her a nose ring and some earrings. I always try to put earrings on my dolls. She said I mixed it with regular yarn and did the pom-pom tails for both rabbits. Okay. Yeah, see that's a smaller thing. But a big old pom-pom like for Afro puff, mm-mm, that was not working for me. And I was like, ooh, I cannot waste this yarn like that. I have some white fluffy yarn. I guess it's a faux fur yarn. It's some white fluffy yarn that I put on. I don't see it. It's somewhere. Somewhere. All right. I'm going to get off of here and go and work on my doll. And hopefully by the end of the week, well, maybe next week. The doll, oh, yeah. Oh, I can get that finished before. Yeah, because it's All this now is just a matter of finishing the body. Yeah, and then attaching the head, and then I gotta just make some clothes. Yeah. I have my dark Irish doll done. Ah, I celebrate all the holidays. I don't care what nationality it is. My friend and I don't know if we're gonna go this year, but we used to go to the Irish pubs for St. Patrick's Day. But now she got her a boo thing, so I don't know. I don't know what she wanna do. And I haven't asked her. I'll wait till March. No rush. Have a wonderful week, Gloria, and everyone. You too, Angie. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you all for joining me. And I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. And until my next video or my next live, everybody stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye bye.